Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and my name is Siri. Today's video is absolutely special to me because in this video I am going to share 10 lessons that I have learned from my English speaking journey. I'm super excited to share all of the 10 lessons with all of you. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. So talking about lesson number 1 is that it is actually possible to be fluent in English. Before starting this journey, I had like 100 doubts in my mind whether I'll be fluent in English or I'll not be fluent in English. So there were a lot of doubts in my mind before I started this journey. But after starting this journey, when I was able to speak in English, I got a confirmation that it is actually possible to be fluent in English. So this is a very important lesson to all of you, and this is a very important lesson for me as well. So this is lesson number 1 that I have learned from my journey. Lesson number 2 is that where you come from does not matter at all, because I see a lot of people complaining about the medium that they come from, or they say that I'm from a village or I'm from a place where there is no exposure to English. So there are a lot of complaints like this, because of which of course we are going to be demotivated in order to learn how to speak in English. But I just want to tell you that it does not matter where you come from if you actually want to be fluent in English. You're not from an English medium, that's completely all right. You are not from a place where there is no exposure to English, and that's completely all right. You can still be fluent in English. This is something that I have learned about myself, and this is something that I've learned from my journey as well. So where you come from, it does not matter at all. Lesson number 3 is that there is no end to your learning. We all assume that, okay, learning English or learning how to speak fluent English will take me only 1 year or 2 years. After that, I'll just stop learning. I'll just be fluent in English and that's it. It's enough for me. But I just want to tell you that there is no end to your learning. Every single day, you have to learn something. Every day you have to put your effort to learn something, and you don't have to be scared by listening to this fact that, oh my god, this learning is never ending. So don't be scared for that. It's absolutely fine. You're learning something new every day. That's good, right? So learning English will take time, and your learning journey is never ever ending. So this is something that I have learned from my journey as well. So this is lesson number 3. Lesson number 4 is that universe is going to test you in this process, because many times we are demotivated. Many times we are always spending time in complaining about all the problems that we have when it comes to being fluent in English. So I believe that universe is actually going to test you, whether you are going to focus on solving the problems or trying to increase your problems just by complaining. So you decide what's good for you. I have completely focused on solving my problems throughout my journey, and I give a major chunk of appreciation to that one particular concept, that solving problems is actually going to solve your problems. Complaining about your problems is not going to solve your problems. And you have to remember that yes, you will face a lot of problems. Universe is going to test you whether you are a strong person to face all your problems, or you are a person who just want to keep complaining all the time. So decide what is good for you, decide how you want to be. So this is lesson number 4 that I have learned. Lesson number 5 is that patience and hard work, they are always going to pay you off. I have always been telling you, you have to be hardworking, and you definitely got to be patient in the process of learning how to speak in English. So if you are patient, if you are hardworking in this process of learning English, I'm telling you, they are going to pay you off. You are someday going to receive the result that you have desired for if you are patient and hardworking throughout your journey. So do not worry about it. They are going to pay you off someday. Just keep waiting and just keep working hard in the process, and that's it. That itself is enough for you to be fluent in English. So this is lesson number 5 that I have learned. Lesson number 6 is that learning how to speak fluent English is actually going to make a lot of difference in your life. Before you learn English, maybe you would not speak to a lot of people who know English. You would be scared to speak to that people, because of which you might miss out on a lot of opportunities. But when you learn how to speak in English, you are definitely going to be a lot confident to speak with people who are speaking nice English. That might even open a door for you to grab new opportunities. So there is actually going to be some kind of difference in your life that you see after learning English. So you can actually analyze that for yourself: life before learning English, life after learning English. This is something that I have observed in myself, and that's why I'm telling you. So this is lesson number 6 that I have learned from my journey. Lesson number 7 that I have learned is that confidence has nothing to do with your fluency. No matter how advanced English you speak, no matter how much of fancy words you use while speaking, if you are not confident enough about your own self and about your fluency, nothing matters. Everything is just waste of your time and waste of your effort. But confidence is a separate thing and fluency is a separate thing. We don't have to mix them both. So they are two different things and we have to work upon them individually. And confidence has nothing to do with your fluency. All right. So you have to work on your confidence and you have to work on your fluency as well. When you're confident, your fluency is going to be much more beautiful. So you have to work on your confidence. So this is lesson number 7 that I have learned from my journey. Lesson number 8 that I have learned is that no matter what you do in your life, there are always going to be people who would judge you. Before you know how to speak in English, there are going to be people who just humiliate you for the way you speak in English. But after you reach a certain level in speaking English, there are going to be people who tell you that why are you showing off? There are going to be people like this. So no matter what you do, there are going to be people who would judge you. So by this, you have to understand the fact that what am I doing is for myself. I'm not doing it to impress people out there. So remember this: no matter what you do in your life, I'm not only talking about English, be it anything in life, there are going to be people who would judge you. So you have to be answerable to yourself, not to anyone out there. So please do remember this. And this is something that I've learned. So this is lesson number 8 that I have learned. Lesson number 9 that I have learned is that age does not matter. No matter at what age you are in your life, if you want to be fluent in English, you can be fluent in English. If there are people out there who are telling you that you're not at your perfect age to learn this language, don't listen to any of that. No matter at what age you are, you're 18, 11, 70, 65, whatever it is, you can still learn how to speak fluent English. If you truly feel that you want to learn it, just go ahead and learn. No, you don't have to care about anybody else's words. So please do not believe in this myth. Age does not matter to be fluent in English. It's all about your dedication. It's all about the love that you have towards your language. That's it. So please do remember this. And this is lesson number 9 that I have learned. Lesson number 10, the most important lesson out of all these lessons is that consistency. I know I sound boring when I say this, but I'm telling you, without consistency, you cannot gain anything. Consistency, I believe, is a miracle, guys. You just try and be consistent for a while and see. You would be wondered to see the kind of results that you get. So consistency is the key. Remember this. Consistency is everything in this process of learning how to speak in this language. I might sound boring, but it's still fine because I have to tell you the fact. Consistency is just going to change the entire game of your fluency. So please try to be as consistent as you can throughout the process to reach the benefits that you want to reach. All right. So consistency is the key. So this is the most important lesson that I have learned in this process of learning how to speak in this language. So all the 10 lessons that I have learned in this journey are extremely special to me. I'm always going to remember them and I'll try my best to follow all 10 of those into everything that I learn in my life, and I just thought of sharing all of them with you guys so that it can help you guys as well. So, and I'm completely grateful for all these lessons that I have learned in my journey. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like and share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And do let me know in the comment section, how did you like the video? I would love to read your comments, especially about this video. I will see you guys very soon. Till then, you take care. I will see you soon. Bye.